Well, I finally made it to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Um, I talked to you guys last week about me possibly doing a video while I was here. I've been kind of delayed because I've been busy with work, but it's my last day here, and I did happen to get some cigars. My first day here, I ended up going out to Tabacaria National, which is a very good cigar lounge that you should go to here. You can't smoke there, but you can pick up some nice sticks. I would urge you to go there. There's a good guy who was helping me. His name was Yago. Very good guy. He's the only one in there who can speak English. So if you do decide to go there, if he's still there, that would be a person that you should speak to. But hey, I'm enjoying this experience of being here in Brazil. As you would expect, it was a lot of Cuban cigars here. However, my purpose of this trip was not for Cuban cigars. I wanted to experience the Brazilian cigars. That was my purpose for purchasing some of the Brazilians. I did collect a couple of Cubans as well, but I am still in search for the Trinidad cigars, the T's, what is it, triple T's. I haven't found those things anywhere. Currently, I have my wife over in Cuba right now. She's actually on the hunt for those as well. So I did pick up some cigars, and I ended up going with Dona Flor's. I can't even pronounce this name of this cigar, but this particular one with the red wrapper, I think it's Seleção or something like that. This particular cigar in 2016 received the best cigar of Brazil for Brazilian cigars. I think it registered somewhere around 93 points. Very nice smoke. I smoked one of these the first day I got here, and it had this buttery, almost milky draw to its smoke. Very consistent burn. It burned fairly fast, faster than some of the other cigars I smoked. However, it was consistent through the whole smoke. It was no harsh taste or anything like that, which is expected of a Brazilian cigar. I think they do a very good job with their fillers. But the Dona Flor's is something that I definitely would recommend getting a couple of. I did end up finding these in closer to home in Miami area at Cuban Crafters. So if you're in the Miami area, if you do want to try these and you can't get over to Brazil, go to Cuban Crafter. It's the next best thing. However, I was very interested in getting them while I was here because I know that these cigars are fresh and they're coming directly from here. So that's one of the biggest things. But this particular smoke is amazing. I think I paid in American, I think I paid like in US dollars, probably like around 10 to 12 bucks per stick. They did give me a fairly good deal on them because I bought like 25 of them. And I, like I said, I would urge you to try the Dona Flor's. Of course, while I was here, I did snag a couple Partegas. They're very good sticks. Cuban, of course, you know, from Havana. And I did also get a couple of the Romeo and Juliets as well. I made sure I got a couple Romeo and Juliets, and these are from Havana as well. And like I said, you expect a lot of the Cuban cigars here. I did get a chance to see a couple Behikis, and they also had Cuban cigars here as well, but they all were on a pricier scale. I want to say the Behiki was around $148 per stick here. And the Cubans, I can't remember the exact price of the Cubans, but I want to say they were somewhere around 40 to 50 bucks here per stick. So it was a little bit more pricier than buying that over here than going to Cuba. But I would, like I said, I would urge you to go ahead and try the Dona Flor's if you can find some somewhere. I also got the Reserva Especial, so it's like the special Dona Flor, and I noticed that the leaves are fairly consistent in all of the cigars that Dona Flor has. I also did grab the Puro Matafina, and I think this has something to do with the filler that's inside of it. I know it's a lot of different Brazilian fillers, but I think that's the reason why this one is Puro Matafina. And something that I have been also looking to try was the Danny Man artist line. This right here, I found over here as well. It's supposed to be exclusive to Brazil as well, but I have seen these fairly, not common, but I have seen these before. So I know that you can find these other places. So if you can try to collect the artist line, go ahead and grab one. I haven't smoked this one yet, but I can almost guarantee that's going to be probably a more medium smoke, mild to medium. A little bit lighter than what I typically like for myself, but it's worth having when it's something different, and I'm not just sitting at home smoking my same one. So yeah, other than that, man, it's been pretty decent over here. The weather has been nice, it's been pleasant, and the people are very helpful, I can say, because they know that a lot of us don't speak Portuguese as well, so they do everything they can do to try to help you as far as the language barrier. But yeah, I would recommend coming down here. I'm actually staying at the Morambai Hilton in Sao Paulo. It is, like I said, it's a beautiful rooms. The rooms are beautiful. It has bars downstairs. The food is great. It's just a pleasant time. But I just wanted to have a chat with you guys. And like I said, if you can, make sure you try to grab a couple Dona Flor cigars because they are really good smokes. The one that I did smoke already was a really amazing smoke, and I haven't really smoked anything else that really compares to it. It's just something about the wrap on it and the taste of the smoke. It's a fairly good it's a really good taste, and like I said, I don't think I've had anything that kind of compares to it. Because if I had something that I can compare it to, I would give you that comparison. But it has its own type of smoke, and like I said, I definitely recommend it. Yep, but y'all stay up, be good. Heading back to Miami within the next 2 hours, I think. So I'll be seeing y'all back at home. I do have to take you guys to my my cigar lounge in Florida, so you can see kind of like my setup and how things work, and just show you how things work at my place. It's amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's very low key, very chill, but very exclusive, and only basically for people who are members. But I'll put y'all on later. We'll talk about it later. Be good.